Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your March 1st through the 15th of 2021. This is a 5-card tarot card general reading for the overall collective of Taurus for that time period. It is a general reading. It is meant for informational purposes. Keep in mind that not all the information will resonate with every Taurus out there, so because it is general. So please take what fits and let the rest go. To save time, I already shuffled the cards and asked for the universe's guidance during the cards, and the cards that were ejected of the 5 cards are right in front of me. If you like more information about the 5-card reading, please look at the description below. It will give you a lot more information for that. But in general, the first card represents the overall energy from the past influences. So this is energy that was significant for the overall collective in the past few months up till the last 6 months. In some cases, that energy may have resolved, and in other cases, that energy may still be lingering. The second card represents the overall energy for the present circumstances or the present time frame for the collective. The third card represents the energy for the overall future. These are things that could be on the cusp or on the horizon that haven't presented themselves just yet. The fourth card represents the overall challenges, challenging energies. This is information that typically is provided as information for you and or is presented in the way of choices that you're able to make, of course, using your own free will. And the fifth card represents your overall outcome energies for this time frame for the collective. So with that, we have here our first card for the past influences for Taurus. We have the Magician. This is a major arcana card. It's a very good card. Angel and Spirit guys, please help us understand for Taurus why the Magician is showing up in the past influences during this time frame. Well, okay. Well, Taurus, if you're not familiar with in the tarot cards, the Magician is a master at manifesting things. The Magician typically brings an energy of tools and resources and things that Taurus, that you needed to help you move things forward, and sometimes even to make your dreams come true. In many cases, because it's in the past influences, the Magician energy for many Tauruses was an energy that was intended to give you everything that you needed right then, at that time. It was at your fingertips. You had, for many Tauruses, you had the spiritual, which is represented by fire, the physical, which is represented by earth, the mental, which is represented by air, the emotional, which is represented by water. All those resources were at your disposal to help you manifest whatever that you were desiring that was in your best interest, and particularly to help your higher self. And when you combined them with the energy of the spiritual, whatever spiritual means to you, in an earthly sort of realm, many Tauruses, you were able to become a manifestation powerhouse. The key that you had to sort of identify and to work out, Taurus, was you needed to bring all those tools together synergistically, so that the impact that you were trying to create was going to be greater than the separate parts. In other words, you needed to bring them together, and it truly is in the sense of alchemy at its best. For many Tauruses, the overall past energy, it was a perfect time to move forward on an idea or something that you were wanting to resolve, and an idea that you were wanting to conceive or move forward with. It was an energy that you could sort of say was a seed of that was planted to bring about the potential, and the energy that was presented for the overall collective of Tauruses was to sort of help you along and encourage you, and the key was encourage you to take action in order to bring whatever you were trying to manifest towards forward. The skills, the knowledge, the capabilities that you in general, Taurus, have gathered throughout your lifetime, no matter how old you are, it was coming together to sort of help you create a life path that which would have led you to where you are going or where you want it to be. And it's even there whether you realized it or not. It was an energy that the universe was presenting to you to bring whatever it is that you needed to manifest into a reality. Um, the universe basically was there presenting this energy, and particularly with the magician, was to help manifest your goals. And the only thing that you needed to do, which was what you had to bring to the table, so to speak, Taurus, was you had to bring and uh, you had to basically take action, and you had to want to do it, and you had to be able to have the motivation to do it, because the skills and the knowledge and capabilities were there for you. And your task, basically, if Taurus, if you were able to take on that task in the past energy, was to establish a clear vision and create, not only create it, but you had to understand why and your justification of what you were trying to accomplish. So keep in mind, it was an energy that was not enough to be motivated by ego, which is represented by money, status, and fame. You had to have sort of a soul connection to the goals and your intentions. The energy around you was powerful, and it was encouraging you to be a very creative being. And it was an excellent opportunity in this past influences to bring, again, your higher self, Taurus, into alignment with your day-to-day actions, and to create the future that you wanted most. Um, the key of the energy was you had to be clear, Taurus, about what it is, what and why you wanted something. With the magician energy in your past influences, it called upon you to take an inspired action. And your task, again, was to be focused, to provide a focused attention and really an intense concentration to bring those goals and what you were wanting to achieve forward. You really needed to focus on one thing at a time, and not multitask. And it was important for you to sort of be methodical in your planning to make sure that you stayed on track and that you were able to carry out the task. Now, in the most positive sense, that is for Tauruses that were able to take on that challenge. If you did take on the challenge, Taurus, you're moving forward. If Tauruses, you were stuck and you still remained stagnant and you did not jump aboard that energy train, so to speak, then you probably didn't see much difference, and you probably didn't see a lot of change. So the second card, which is your present energy, is the King of Swords, and this is in your present energy. So angel and spirit guides, please help us understand for our Tauruses why the King of Swords is in the present energy, please, right now. So, okay. Well, we know, Taurus, that the King of Swords basically is an energy that symbolizes an intellectual power, and a sense of authority. It carries an energy of courage and of intellect. And typically, when you combine those all together, it's an energy that allows you to be able to achieve anything that you desire. So it's very much in connection with the magician energy of your past influences. With this card right now appearing in your present energy reading, it's basically giving you, or the universe is giving you, the power and ruling from a place of your own authority and respect. The trick is you need to stand firm in your truth, and to be able to express yourself on a deep conviction. And once you do such, you're going to find that others will pay attention to what you have to say. Keep in mind that the King of Swords, this energy, is in this present sense is indicating and providing you that energy to have clarity of mind and an importance for you to perceive the truth. So your role here is, it's up to you to take the lead with providing an objective point of view and making decisions based on impartial judgment for yourself or for others. It's an energy that provides you an opportunity to be the judge of your own situation and to judge things appropriately, and identify any sort of limiting behaviors that perhaps can get in the way, that block a mental clarity to ascertain the truth. you're going to find that you're going to be able to cut straight to the point, and you're going to get the heart of matters in a great efficiency, and it's going to have great impact by doing such. You don't necessarily need to worry about uh, caring about what other people think right this minute, and I don't mean that in a narcissistic or mean way, but it's really because the truth is very clear to you, and so you're not going to be necessarily influenced by others' opinions, and because you're going to be, the energy is presenting an impartiality, and it, together with that, you're going to feel that you have a very good combined uh, a sense of judgment in that case, and so you're going to be you're going to be detached of negative views and hearsay. Um, the King of Swords, I think, for many Taurus is an energy that's going to encourage you to use logic and intellect and navigate. That's going to help you navigate your path ahead of whatever direction you're taking. You, again, the thing that you have to bring to the table is you have to stand firm, and you need to do your research, basically, and you want to be able to research on the decisions that you're going to make, not only for yourself or for others, and you want to stay fair in your dealings with others, because the energies that the universe is providing you is that capability to be able to take any situation and look at it with, again, that total impartiality, and come up to a balanced and insightful decision about what is best. In many cases, the King of Swords also represents an energy that is similar to that of a professional advisor, or a solicitor, or attorney, or financial person, even a consultant. That even if that is your profession, it's the energy of such. It's formal or informal. It's going to help you to basically help. And again, I'm sorry. It's you're going to be, if you're not doing it for yourself, you're going to find that you can provide that sort of consultation with a skill and effort, even in an informal way. That's what I'm trying to say. So you might be able to do that to others, and not only perhaps provide it to yourself. Yeah, I think the other thing I picked up is that you're going to find that particularly if you're using the energy to help others, and that's sort of the other side of the coin of this. If others are coming to you and you're able to provide this sort of informal or formal consultation on any sort of subject that someone has, you're going to find yourself that you're going to feel good about it, and you're going to feel a sense of pride, and you're going to feel good that other people helped and that you were able to help others, and it's going to be a good thing, again, as long as you're doing it for good reasons. So yeah, I think also I'm picking up an energy for some Tauruses that this is also an energy where you yourself might need to consult with somebody who's an expert in any of those areas. And there's an energy that it's encouraging you, particularly if you need such, that you seek out an expert opinion, and before moving forward on signing anything or sort of contracts, or anything that you just feel that you need some sort of professional consulting on that will help you move forward, or help you in some sort of decision-making capability. The third card here is the Three of Wands, and this is in your future energies. There are things that are on the edge or haven't quite appeared yet, but forecasted for you. Angel and Spirit guides, please help us understand for our Tauruses why the Three of Wands is in our future energies, please. Okay. Taurus. Well, let's see. The Three of Wands here is an energy that is going to help you, Taurus, move your plans forward. Any sort of plan that you have that's underway, And it's going to allow you also more opportunities to expand whatever your current planning is, and this could be formal or informal plans. Doesn't matter. Anything to do with some making a plan or the need to make a plan. It's an energy that's going to present to you to allow you to maximize your ultimate potential, and it's going to help things move things along more steadily, and perhaps faster than what had been that you're used to. And the trick here, though, in order for this energy to do such, is that you need to have solid preparation, and you need to have a drive to move it forward. So again, it's an energy. With the Three of Wands, is not something that's going to happen. Poof, it just happens. You have to bring something towards the table, and it's your own energy is being combined with the energy of the Three of Wands in order to propel it. The Three of Wands here is an energy that signals that there are many options and many chances available for you, Taurus, to broaden your horizons. This could be through study, through travel, through business enterprise, just an encouragement of additional learning on any sort of topic. It's letting you know that, again, these sort of opportunities do exist, and typically they're available to you right now, and more are available to you. Well, more will be coming. It's encouraging you to be aware of this, and it's an energy that's encouraging you, Taurus, to take advantage of this potential, and in order to do so, you again have to bring to the table, Taurus, a sense of commitment to your own path, and you have to be prepared to stretch, beyond your comfort zone, because you have to really believe and understand that the best hopes lie outside of your current environment, and you, by that, remember, if again, I said this before with the laws of attraction, and you can look at many YouTube videos on laws of attraction, but you sort of have to understand and believe that positivity brings about positivity. So you have to be positive about what it is that you wanting and what you manifest. The universe will bring to you when you're ready. So you have to be ready for these sort of things. I'm picking up too that the energy of this Three of Wands here is encouraging you, Taurus, to dream bigger than your limitations, and to accept your vision, and to be confident that you will be able to achieve whatever you want. And this is really whether it's personal or professional. The Three of Wands is an energy that brings also to your attention, Taurus, that changes and challenges will lie ahead, and you have to be ready to be able to get through any sort of upcoming development, and get through any sort of obstacles. And because if you are prepared ahead of time, and that's not only with the physical realm of it, but you emotionally and mentally, you need to be prepared for it, that you will get through it if much quicker. This card also represents the energy of land and water. So literally, in some sense, the Three of Wands can sometimes bring in energy for some Tauruses as a means of travel, especially if there could be overseas travel or over any sort of large body of water. And in doing so, this energy encourages you to be adventurous and sometimes venture into the unknown. That there's many places to discover about yourself, and when you sort of get out of that comfort level, new opportunities, new energies, new learning will present, and this could even lead to increased or different sort of job opportunities that align yourself to your higher self. So it's good. In our challenge energies, our fourth card, we have the Five of Cups, and this is in our challenging energies for this time frame. So, angel and spirit guides, please help us understand why the Five of Cups is in the challenge energy during this time frame for Taurus, please. Okay, so Taurus, the Five of Cups energy, when it's appearing in your challenges, it typically is an energy that's it's an energy that's based around a situation that perhaps hasn't turned around or turned away that you expected. And this could be whether it's a job or friends or romantic relationship. And it presents an energy that it's something that you're sad or regretful and even may have disappointment about. Um, However, instead of moving on with your life, you're choosing the energy that I'm picking up for Taurus is that for some is that you're choosing to wallow in really a form of self-pity. And there you have a focus of really about what's wrong and perhaps what the failure is. Um, and what the universe wants to bring forward to you with this Five of Cups here, Taurus, for those who are feeling this way, is that you need to get over it, to be quite blunt. The universe basically is telling you it's get over it. And yes, it feel the feels, uh, you know, feel bad, have it, set yourself time. But what I'm picking up here for many Taurus is that you've been doing this for some period of time, for many. And the universe again is presenting to you that it's time to get over this. And you need to set yourself your own sort of time limit. And for many, you've been sitting in this sort of self-pity period for quite a bit, is what I'm picking up, for some pretty much since June, over 6 months. And it's again an energy that's presented to you, Taurus, is that you need to pull yourself together in order to move on. The Five of Cups is an energy that's suggesting for many Tauruses that you're stuck in the past and you can't let go. It brings about these old wounds and sometimes bitter memories, and it's overflowing. And you seem to be stuck about constantly thinking about what happened, and in many cases you can present blame to yourself, or in some cases you may even believe that you're the victim of it, and there's a frustration, and you have to understand that in order to move forward you have to let it go, and don't beat yourself up. If you truly did the best that you could under the circumstances that you had at the time and the knowledge that you had, learn from those mistakes. It's important to remember for many Tauruses that hindsight, of course, is 2020, and if we could go back, we could go back. But the reality is we can't go back. So this is an opportunity to learn some valuable lessons and to have a takeaway from that past experience. So, even if it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go for whatever reason, um, the universe is encouraging you to take away something positive from it, and reflect mainly on lessons that you learned, not what went wrong. The Five of Cups is an energy, Taurus, is that even when things aren't going the way that you want it to, in order for new opportunities and possibilities to come forward, and they are waiting for you. However, they're going to come forward and they're going to present themselves to you only when you're ready. So keep in mind that if you shift your mindset and if you focus on what you can do, and if you focus on positive, and understand that you can continue to be blunt, waddle in self-pity. That's your choice, and this is why it's a challenge. You can stay where you are, or you can pick yourself up by your boots and move forward. You are the one who's controlling this, and the energy from the universe is that it wants to propel you forward, but it only can do it if you're willing to do it. So you're being encouraged right now in your challenges, and again, based on your free will, is if you're open to the brighter side of life, and you know that there are many blessings out there waiting for you, and instead of giving into this sort of the glass is half empty perspective, the universe is really encouraging you to see the glass is half full. And once you change that mindset, you're going to start feeling the change, and you're going to start making the decisions that are better for you and that are right for you, and are going to be more that bring you a sense of peace and understanding, and are better for your higher self. In our fifth card, which is our outcome energies, we have the Chariot. Now this is a major arcana card. It's a very good card to have. So with this, angel and spirit guides, please help us understand for or Taurus is why the Chariot is in the outcome energies for this time period, please. Hmm. Well, um, Taurus, see the Chariot as a energy of willpower, and it's going to it's an energy of strength, and it's an energy of determination. Um, and it's going to present to an energy as far as outcomes that you're going to be able to have, that you're going to discover how to make decisions that are going to be in alignment with your values and your higher self. And if you are starting to take action that moves you and propels you in that direction, um, the Chariot here in your outcomes is really a sign of encouragement for you. So if you have set your objectives, and if you're now channeling and manifesting an inner willpower that is focused and has a dedication that you want to change things and make things for the better for yourself. So when you apply self-discipline and self-commitment and self-willpower, you're going to be able to achieve the goals, and you will succeed, Taurus. This is not an energy. The Chariot energy is not a time to be passive, and it's not a time to hope that that things will work out in your favor. You need to bring forward the action that is going to be focused, and you have to be able to have the determination, and that no matter what challenges come your way, because we know challenges will and obstacles will present themselves, but and in some cases you might be pulled in different directions. However, what the energy from the universe is that is, if expect those sort of things and you will get through them. And it's as long, particularly as you have a strength and conviction to do so. So you might find in some cases that if it changes sort of where you are in life, and your mentality and who you hang out with and what you do, we know that sometimes that change is not welcomed by people that you are closest to, because that means, let's just say if you hang around a bunch of people who smoke cigarettes and all of a sudden you decide to quit, it's going to change things. You might not be able to socialize as much as possible with people who smoke, or vice versa. Those sort of examples. It's Hopefully you don't want those type of, those that don't want you to change to drag you down, and that means you're going to have to make the right decisions. Remember, the Chariot, this is an invitation for you, Taurus, to draw upon that willpower, and to really hone in what is essential to you, so that you can push past any sort of obstacle that comes your way. It's going to encourage you, Taurus, to have a sense of curiosity, and perhaps you're going to wonder if you have what it takes to achieve or complete these sort of projects or goals. With the Chariot energy, this is really a sign from the universe that you will be successful, Taurus, so long as you keep focused and remain confident in your abilities. That's the point. So again, you have to rely on your self willpower and your self discipline, and you have to concentrate on the task at hand that you're trying to achieve. This is not a time to cut corners or take an easy route, because you're only going to fail with that case. This is about really seeing this endeavor or this task to use that strength and conviction, and recognize that a victory is around the corner, and it definitely is in with reach if you follow through with it. And not give in, and not settle, I guess. Um, the Chariot, I think, for Taurus is it's calling upon you to assert yourself and to be courageous. It's encouraging you to be bold and expressing your desires, and expressing and laying down your own self boundaries. Otherwise, you will not move forward. So this is an energy to understand and have a belief in a faith in yourself, and know really fundamentally who you are and who you stand for. Um, you have to really understand what your personal belief system is and what your values are. And again, you know bringing out that alignment of who you need to be and who you want to be for your higher self. Um, yeah, I mean, in the literal sense here, the chariot energy for you Taurus is can also represent travel, or road trips. You could even, in some cases, want to pick up and move to a different location, or a different home area or something like that. It's just really literally that where travel can be involved into, if that, and if it has to travel or some kind of change and your situation requires travel, then it can take place. But again, this overall reading here for you, Taurus, is a very good reading. It just is requiring your dedication, and your willpower, and your willingness, and setting boundaries for yourself, and working through any sort of obstacles. But please know that, you know, the universe is there for you and will help you only if you help yourself. So with that, I thank you, Taurus. If you would like to support this channel, the YouTube algorithms really depend on your support, and that is by clicking on what I call the big three. Please click on like the video, click on subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification button, if you will. If any part of this reading resonated with you, I would love to have you make a comment below, if particularly if it was applicable. If it didn't resonate with you, or parts of it didn't resonate with you, then let it go. It's totally okay, because it was a general reading. So I thank you again, and I hope that you are well, and enjoy, and we will see you, Taurus, at the last 2 weeks of March. So thank you very much, and enjoy. Appreciate it. Take care.